engine started working.
So yeah,
Um,
so this is the start of the podcast. Of course, on to my right, I think, over there is Will
I'm on your left.
or Sippy Keg. Oh, I don't know.
I'm
Oh,
on your
left
left.
is my
I'm
brother
on your
Will.
left. Wait, no, I'm on your bedside. There you go. Your
Okay,
bedside,
so
because you're all
over there.
backwards.
Yeah, I know.
And you're on my
And
right.
then of course this is me, Chris, or Victort or whatever. I don't know my name. Just it's a name. Who cares?
It's a name. Who
So
cares?
we're gonna start off the first episode ever looking at the great prophet Elon Musk
Elon Musk.
and his
All
tweets
hell the Musk.
from the last week. My favorite too, because I came up with the subject. I mean this little segment here,
It's the
of
first
course.
one. I'm assuming he's a Rockstar fan, or maybe he's not a Rockstar fan. I don't know what this is
I
on
think.
his what
Ooh, I
side
don't
he's
know.
on.
I know it's on
He
the
just
screen right now. So
he's just
if
throwing shade. He's like y'all's trying to squeeze the
probably
most out of it. Which I
it's
mean,
true. It's true. He's not
how
lying.
long did Rockstar take to make this game? It like
Oh God.
7 years.
So they made what the last one before five. Grand Theft Auto 5 was what Red Dead 2, Red Dead 1, and that was
Oh,
because I
Red
know they
Dead
went
2. Yeah, they did
GTA,
do make Red Dead 2. No, no.
Red Dead 1, Red Dead 1,
Oh, Red Dead
and then they
GTA
made
4.
GTA 5, then GTA no, they made GTA 4. Okay,
Mhm.
timeline is GTA 4,
Yes. Red
Red
Dead.
Dead Redemption,
Red Dead Redemption.
and then Grand Theft Auto 5.
Grand Theft Auto 5. And I mean,
So they
they're trying
made
to squeeze the
that.
crap out of this. Like, yeah, Elon has
It's gonna be three, and it's gonna be three generations.
the only game
Three
ever to do
generations.
that without getting remaster or anything. Actually, can you count this as a remaster when they put it
It
on
is
the
a
5?
remaster. It's definitely yeah. It's definitely a
It's a
remaster.
remaster.
Yeah,
I don't know how hard that
they
is
have to.
in programming
Oh, pretty
wise,
hard.
but
I'm pretty.
that's
It's
his
probably
first.
easy.
That's his first tweet. It's
It's sweet.
it's
It's
a he's a
very
teamy.
on topic.
He's a
Very,
fairly odd
very villain.
parents. Like he knows fairly odd parents, or he knows just the mean
I know.
layout. I don't know.
Probably just knows the mean layout, but
He knows the mean
Elon Musk,
layout,
the
but
prophet.
he could easily be a fairly odd parents. In my canon, he's a fairly odd parents.
I'm pretty sure he is because he has kids, and I'm pretty sure they watched the show.
But fairly
So
odd
like
parents
he's a
hasn't been
dad.
on TV for a while.
He has kids. He's one of the smartest
No, he has one
innovators of.
kid, and the kid's a toddler, isn't it? Was
No,
it
he
just
has
born?
multiple kids.
Oh, he has
He has
multiple
multiple
kids.
kids.
A
Yeah,
god.
he's a G.
He has lended his seed to humanity.
Okay, no. Let's not talk about him like that. But he's a smart innovator, and he's smarter than Jeff Bezos, which leads us into the second tweet.
Second tweet.
Second tweet.
All right, you wanna read
So
this
it's
or?
a so it's a quote tweet. So he quote tweets the Financial Times and says, "Amazon will acquire a self-driving startup, Zooks. I don't know. For more
Soups.
than I don't know words and letters put together make no sense. Over for more than 1.2 billion dollars, and then Elon Musk goes, he tags Jeff Bezos. It says Jeff Bezos is a copycat. Ha 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 ha. Because
Well, the thing
Jeff
is,
Bezos just trying to.
I personally don't like. I love that Elon Musk throws shade that like whatever because he can. He's
Oh,
he can. I just don't like companies acquiring other companies like this
oh yeah, especially
because
Amazon.
there's this great YouTube channel
Yeah.
uh that does
Mm,
does that company.
sorry.
Oh yeah, let me go to my history. Oh, I literally just watched a video on them this morning. They do forensics for like
Yes, we were watching George Bush because it's funny.
for slime bean or whatever. This channel. My God,
Yeah,
it's so good. Company
I've
forensics. Their
heard of it.
company forensics are so good. Like this one, like literally when detail by detail why Hertz like completely started dying.
And
Being
they're still a thing.
Airbnb. I think they're still around, but really small. But they filed for bankruptcy early like last month. Like a lot of companies now
Oh yeah,
are
because
doing that.
there's a pandemic going on. Stay safe out there. Stay safe.
So
Stay
like,
safe.
but like some of I haven't watched these other ones, but I really want to watch them because like
Yeah,
it
but good. Okay, but
and the Sky
what
and stuff.
about?
But
No,
like
yeah, SpaceX, SpaceX.
the Skype one was like it was literally like a big company buying a small company and completely destroying it.
That happens
But
all the time.
yeah, I just don't like it because that small company is usually somebody that worked a lot on it.
Just, just like yeah, just look what happened in Mixer like this week. Like
Yep.
Microsoft, Microsoft has done that multiple
Well,
times with like Skype and
well,
Mixer. Oh, Beam when
that's
they
just
started out.
Microsoft not knowing the ecosystem of streaming. They wanted.
Yeah, but Amazon's better at at their track history. If you look at the track history with them acquiring Twitch, right, for
Yeah.
close to $1 billion or $1 billion,
Oh yeah,
there
they did
and
that. I mean, Twitch was
they
already on the right. Twitch was the
it's
only
on
like
the
big
it was on,
thing.
but it wasn't a thing. It wasn't a thing the level as there is now. Like we're
Okay, I
using
give
Twitch
it.
right now.
I'll give it to Amazon. They know how to interweb their services that already have stable into into the service of like Whole Foods. Like they already like Whole Foods. They started
Yeah,
adding the Amazon stuff like oh my Amazon membership or whatever. All right.
yeah, and it works because you get savings. Thank
Yeah,
you, Amazon.
you get.
Whenever I go to Whole Foods, which is that one time five every 5 months or so, because it's right next to my work.
So so we were talking about GTA, and then
Oh, we were talking about GTA a little bit earlier, of course,
and
with
then I saw
him
this
doing that
tweet. This
shade.
tweet came on my feed, and I was like,
Yeah, it's
Rockstar Games. I did not look into it, and I was an idiot. And I
yeah.
should have looked into it.
He just got played.
I got baited.
He got
That is
played.
extra loud. And I was so excited. I was like, Liberty City, and then it looked so real, and I was like, and then like,
Is it
I'll let
because
you
it's a
watch.
real like? Is it because it's real? It's just real footage of like
I don't
LA
know.
and
Is that real footage?
I can't tell.
I couldn't tell
I'm watching.
either. That
Yeah,
looks render.
that's real.
I mean, that looks like an actual game. I mean, that
No, that's
doesn't.
actual shot.
And then I got troll hardcore.
Yeah, that's your fault.
Yeah,
It's
I
your
did.
fault.
It is my fault. Then
That's
yeah,
that's
I
that's
went
okay.
into the account and I was like, yeah, this is just fake. It's a fake account. It's a fake account. So
Yeah,
I got
you're
trolled fucking
of
hard.
course, and of course because that was because of what them doing at the Sony press conference. Like the first thing
Yeah,
they
well,
showed is
everybody got
GTA
why would you
5.
show that? Why
Like,
would you even do that? That's just got everybody's
you
hopes
know what
up
I
and
want? Do you know what I want from Rockstar?
what do you want from the Rockstar?
I want the agent from Rockstar.
The
Give me
agent?
the agent from like seven,
The
no, 12
agent?
years ago. Do you not know the agent?
The agent?
Rockstar.
The fuck is this? The
Do you don't know
agent?
about this game?
No, I don't
It's
know
a
about
like
this game.
it's like a um you went to YouTube. Cool.
No, yeah, I
It's
was gonna
they
look at
announced
gameplay
it.
on it.
Uh, there's no gameplay about it. They announced it. They literally just
Oh,
announced it of like what was it like a E3? What,
was it
Sony
this?
E3
PS like 11 years ago?
from 11 years ago. Nothing.
Franchises in the
Nothing.
industry have been synonymous with PlayStation platforms. For more than a decade, Rockstar Games have been delivering unrivaled interactive experiences to fans all over the world. Grand Theft Auto, Bully, Midnight Club, and Manhunt all began on PlayStation. Today, we'd like to announce a new property coming from Rockstar North. It's called Agent, and it will be exclusive to PlayStation 3.
What? I don't remember
Yeah.
this.
Agent will
Nothing
take a
came
player
out of this
across
game.
the globe amidst the shadowy world of espionage and assassins in the
It was like
darkest
it
hours
was like a
of the late
Rockstar like spy
1970s.
game.
It's clear
You
that
know?
Rockstar recognizes PlayStation as an ideal place to build an audience,
But
and
like
that's why we're
nothing
thrilled
came.
to
This is
have
like the
Agent come in
greatest industry
exclusively to
of all time.
PlayStation.
God, this is in this.
You're
Yeah,
all
this is
aware
old.
of the impact
This is
GTA had on our
2009.
platforms, and we expect
This is
Agent.
like 2009. I'm like, this is old, old.
So it was this their take on like
Splinter
Hitman?
Cell, maybe Splinter Cell. I don't know. Literally, I have no clue.
It could have been.
This is the
Could
only.
have been like
This
a
is
Hitman Hitman
of course
thing.
after the last 9, 11 years now,
Hmm.
maybe close to 11 years. That's the only thing they have officially shown, and maybe like a screenshot or two, like back in the day. But like, that's yeah, that's I want Agent.
You want
Rockstar,
Agent? No, I don't want Bully 2 or what. I don't even. I don't remember. I don't even. I don't remember Bully or
I think
whatever.
Bully would be fine, but like again, the thing with Rockstar is that yeah, it looks beautiful, right?
Mhm.
Right? But their shooting mechanic, the gameplay, like
The mechanics and stuff. That's why I'm turned off on. I don't on GTA. There's stories like the last GTA I played fully was GTA 4. And yeah, the story was good, everything was nice. I care about the characters and stuff, but the like you're saying, the mechanics are
when you're playing
horrible.
Red Dead's probably as of right now. We're going to talk about Cyberpunk in a little bit, but like right now, Red Dead's probably the best like RPG, right?
Mhm.
Kind of like
Yeah,
open world kind of thing.
yeah,
It's
it is
probably the best.
very. It's like very.
But
You can immersive as
you're
fuck.
shooting. Wow, like
They.
you don't have auto lock on.
You can. Well, the
Like
thing is that you can see other companies like Naughty Dog. You can tell like where they came from. Okay, so they came from Ratchet and not Ratchet and Clank, Bandicoot, Crash Bandicoot, and they do the
yeah,
little the
Crash,
little the little running behind the
Jack and
camera,
Daxter.
the character running to the camera, whatever, and then you can see you can literally play those games and you can see like all the mechanics build up to like Uncharted
To
4, and
Uncharted and
and you can still
Last of
in The
Us,
Last
and
of Us, you can feel them like, oh,
and you
they're
definitely
getting
if
better
you
at the mechanic, but Rockstar.
if you played what do you call it? Last of Lost Legacy, Uncharted Last
Mhm.
Legacy, which is the last game that they did before Last of Us Part 2.
Mhm.
Um there's parts of that that goes into Last of Us, like the new Last of Us. And it's I'm because I played that one maybe like a month before Last of Us Part 2 came around because I was just like
Mhm.
I want Uncharted. I've been dying for Uncharted, right?
Yeah.
And then I played him like I played that one. I was just like, oh, this is cool. There's like open world sections like Uncharted 4. Um, but like you go and play Last of Us Part 2, and yeah, you might not like the story, you might not care. I love the story, whatever. I liked it, but there's sections that like you like they got this straight from Lost Legacy. Like it's a beautiful game. It's everything's great, but like everything's great, but no one played it because like Lost like oh maybe people played it. I don't know the numbers. Um, but they what do you call it? Last of Us, A Lost Legacy was a $40 game,
Yeah.
and it didn't have Nathan Drake. It had Chloe and
They
Nadine.
didn't have main. They didn't have main characters. Almost. They didn't sell well.
They had secondary characters. The secondary characters from like the things, so like which is a cool thing, and I liked it. I thought it was a cool idea. They had Sam,
Mhm.
Drake's brother.
But it's just
Spoiler.
like,
Well,
but that was more. It was. I mean, that DLC was just more like more fan for more of the fans instead of just trying to get more people to get in there. Cause I mean, you don't know the
yeah,
characters if you don't play that.
yeah,
Um.
of course. Do you want to go to the news or do you want to go to the videos?
No,
Which one?
let's do your news junkie news
News.
segment.
News
Yeah.
segment.
Chris
It's
can't.
basically what I.
You tell him.
It's
Tell him.
basically what I
Tell
found.
him. Tell him. Tell him. Tell him.
Okay, then shut up your face. It's basically what I found on Twitter before this. My primary sources is Atlanta Braves and IGN. So the first one is Last of Us Part Two. So has sold 4 million copies in 4 days. That's actually from PlayStation proper. Um,
You said
which
IGN.
makes it the yeah. Or just go to PlayStation. Like literally, just go to PlayStation,
Just
and right
this.
there, it officially becomes the fastest selling
And
PlayStation 4
this is what people
exclusive
saying that they
in
were
three
not
days.
gonna
In 3
buy
days,
it. This is what
people are
people
not gonna
saying
buy it
we're not gonna buy it because
because
of
of spoilers.
spoilers or
We're
whatever.
not gonna
Yeah.
talk about the spoilers or anything like that.
No, we're not talking
Just go
that.
play it.
Yeah.
This is not a spoiler cast, but like it's well if you can just yeah pause it.
Yeah.
But like it's still the fastest selling PlayStation exclusive. It beats Spider-Man.
It beat Spider-Man.
Like
Holy
it
fuck.
beats Spider-Man, and Spider-Man sold a lot.
Yeah, Spider-Man
And
was huge.
I think they're it's trending to beat Spider-Man overall, like for
Mhm.
overall sales. But like they do Naughty Dog, Neil Druckmann, everyone over there, Ashley Johnson and
What's
Troy
the actual
Baker,
number?
and
Show the actual
Laura
number here.
Bailey. 4 million copies. Will
Four
I'm saying
million.
it. 4 million
Four
copies
million
in
copies.
3 days. In 3 days.
Damn, that's insane.
Everyone,
Is this
every
counting?
the,
Is
from
this
the
counting like just with digital or like
no with everything,
everything? Everything.
with
Okay,
everything.
gotcha. Damn,
But with everyone over there in Naughty Dog, just hallelujah. You
they're
guys are
yeah, they're
pros.
freaking insane,
From
and
from the
and they're just
guy
getting
from
better.
the
They're just getting better.
yeah from the guy who made the rope physics with the ropes.
Oh,
Just
give
the
him
rope
give
physics were
him an
amazing.
Oscar, whatever, game
A BAFTA.
Oscar, whatever.
I don't get. And then the guy, and then from all the people I've seen so many videos of like people who are blind or deaf, up with all
I
the
have.
accessibilities.
Can I look up a video of
Wow.
that?
Sure.
Because I
It's
have no
dude.
idea
Just
how
show
does anybody do that.
the accessibilities. It's like from Last of Us is the gold standard. Like
So the
what? It's
Last of Us.
God. Can you spell accessibilities? Yeah.
So which
Like Steve right there. Steve's the second one. Second one.
second one?
Yeah, he
This
Steve, I believe Steve big he's big in the gaming community.
this guy?
Steve he I believe he's blind
Hi,
there.
I'm Steve Saylor. I'm blind, and if you're wondering how
And
my
then
He,
and then
he
he
that's
like
that's how he introduces himself. He's like, "Hi, I'm Steve. I'm blind."
go to video here,
oh
you can be
yeah,
able to
but
see
like
exactly what I
he's
see
able to
when I'm
play
playing
Last of
video
Us
games. Today is a very special
through
episode.
he's able to play Last of Us through
Is he
the sound
really?
cues.
Wait.
Yeah.
Is he blind but he has wears glasses? I'm
Today we're
Oh,
going to
confused.
talk
he's
about
probably like
accessibility
in that
of
middle
The Last of Us
spectrum
Part
because
1.
you could be blind, you could be like in that
But
like
this
you
game
can
is so
see some
massive
stuff.
that I'm not doing this alone.
So like I
I've
don't know
brought
if
in
there's some
Courtney Craven
gameplay
from
of him playing or something like
CanIPlay.com,
that.
Yeah, that's what
and
I was
we'll
gonna
be
tell
going
you.
over our impressions
Just
of
skim
The
through the
Last of
video
Us
there.
and the accessibility settings in it. But
Initial
before we do that, I
thoughts,
have to give
lines,
a bit
like
of play
just
this
click
with
around
your
there.
eyes closed, and you can still
I
be
would
able
really
to
like to
play
see
the
like
game.
somebody
But that's
play this
how
game with
Dude,
their eyes closed and
the
see.
audio is in
I'm
this.
about to
There
put
are
my mask
audio
on my
cues
face and then play this
that
because I
tells
played
you
it
which button
twice,
to
maybe
push.
2.5 times
Also,
now,
what
and I
even
just
what
literally want to
is
play
it that
this. I
even
wanted to
the
experience this.
objects you are
I probably
interacting
would do
with
this on
gives you
stream.
the
Like
sound
close my
effect
eyes
of
and
what
try
that
to play it
object is
blind.
that you're about to interact with.
Wait, this gameplay.
It's like it gives you the sign
It
clues
just
of
sounds.
like, hey, you're
Square button. Scan for enemies. Circle button. Scan for items.
There is text to speech in every single piece of text that is on
It's
screen.
so
That could
beautiful.
this could be a new
text to speech,
industry
and it will
standard.
beautiful, man.
It could be an
you.
industry
And
standard
it
to
will
do
even,
this.
like there's
No,
even
it's
an
gonna be
audio
like
slider
literally like
of
if the
volume
next
that you can
games
adjust
don't
just
have
for
this,
that
I'm like,
feature alone. If you want that to be
how
a little
dare
bit
you
louder
not
than
have
everything
this?
else, you
Like
can
it's
totally
I'm
do
okay.
that.
Like I
They
don't
also
care. Like
actually
I'm gonna
enhanced
play
a feature
normally.
that they've used before in Uncharted 4. They called it Thief Mode in the original, but they realized that it was such an amazing accessibility feature that they actually enhanced it for The Last of Us Part 2, and that was high contrast mode, where it highlights
Yeah,
your,
this is in Last
your
of Us,
character
Lost
and
Legacy.
your allies as blue, and the enemies as red, and items as yellow, and it kind of gives an outline and a bit of a glow to all the
Oh.
environments in it, so you can actually be able to see.
So somebody
and
that's like
distinguish
not
what
super
is
blind
what
but
in
can
the
still like
world that you're in,
see colors.
so that you're not having to try
Yeah,
to
they're like they can still see
distinguish,
colors, or they
okay,
can still
where
see like
certain
how he's
things
saying
in
like
the
different
outline
You're
glows,
saying
or
I
like
can play
different.
with my
bars
with
that
my
might be
glasses
away
off.
from
Holy.
me. It's just amazing, and what's great too is you can actually swipe
Yeah, because
left
you're
on
basically
the touchpad
I'm practically
like,
to
blind.
turn it
literally.
on and off
I'm
at
not
any
not
given
actually.
moment. So if you need that
Well,
little
of course,
extra
that's all
high contrast,
hyperbole, but
you
like
can
you like
totally do that
Will's
in
like
this,
really bad
and
at
it just
can you does them
looks
on both
and
eyes or
feels
one eye. Will
absolutely amazing.
um
There's
That
also
contrast. Oh my god, I could easily
feature
play that game
that I was
without my glasses.
yeah, this game,
impressed with.
of course, you can stop the
Everyone's been
video
saying
like
on the
like
PlayStation,
of course is and it's just they just
Wow,
keep
that
going
it.
on and on,
Yeah,
and
that
then
I
you
mean
can
they
do
have a
it if you're
little.
deaf.
Yeah,
There
dude,
for
that'll
like
be that's
that's the new
pretty
standard,
insane.
man. Like
That's pretty
if they don't
insane.
have that, like for me, I just want more people to play video games. Like
And then I mean, and that's
that's
it. Yeah, and that's a
that's literally
that's
what
a
I
and
want.
that's literally just a side of the market that there are people that would like to play games but can't play games. That's why I love the this the Xbox controller.
The new one?
No, for the accessibility controller.
Oh yeah,
This
yeah.
thing,
If you have like cerebral
man,
palsy,
this thing
if you have
is.
cerebral palsy or
I've
some
seen,
other
yeah, I've seen
disability.
people use it, and then I'm like, oh my god, it's amazing. You can connect all these buttons and have the buttons on your feet. That's
Yeah,
like this was an industry standard. Like this will
yeah,
be an industry standard for at least PlayStation needs to catch up on this side.
yeah. But
But
like it's yeah, and of course, but
like
like
the game did it
and
did it good did it good for.
again, I love the future of games with that part of it, with getting more people to play it and getting more people to play like what Last of Us is
Mhm.
in part two. It's we talked about this on stream. It's or on like in our own time. It's like Last of Us have got this middle way. They figured out this middle way between what do you call it a book and a film. It's
Yeah,
like and there's video games
it's
like
it's
with
right.
Last
I
of Us.
mean
It's like the middle.
makes you care about the
It's
characters. Isn't the story? The pacing is good.
character
Then there is
driven.
a little, for me, at least for me, there was just from watching you, there was a little pacing just like
Yeah,
drag a
the
little
basic
bit.
like that's probably probably one of my
But
main criticisms, especially
I'm gonna
halfway
put that
through.
on it was your fault because you were playing it. It's the player's fault, not the developer's
No,
fault.
no, no, but there's like especially right at the middle point. Again, no spoilers. Like at the middle point, there's a major like it goes from oh my god to oh okay like we're doing this again type of way.
Hmm.
You know, there's that kind of just like and you're just trying to like especially my second time playing it, I just wanted to rush through those like the second half of the game so I can get back to that climax. Um, but yeah, there
I like
that's
storytelling where storytelling is not just a linear line of time. It's
yeah,
like, oh, this.
it's kind
That's
of
why
like non-linear.
Norm, what's that guy's name? The guy that made Inception?
Norman Donald? Oh,
No.
Christopher Nolan.
Christopher Nolan movies are just insane because just the time there was one video where he was describing the
Memento. What's a
Memento,
memento?
the line from Memento, and somebody was like,
It's a circle.
yeah, well, no, not a circle. They got him
Like,
to
yeah,
they,
don't let's not look. We have more news to talk about. Yeah, we both understand. It was like they were talking about how the beginning of the
it was a
game
little
is
you it
the
was like you,
yeah
but
I've seen it like
yeah, that was I
yeah.
like stories that it mess with time like that, like it's
No, yeah, of course, and Christopher Nolan with Tenet got pushed back until August. Sally, that's my second piece of news right there. August 13th or August 3rd, or something like that. Sally, but of course, it
was
needs to
there
happen because what?
is there a reason it got moved back,
Just the pandemic, the corona virus, and
or it
everything like
was
that.
really, but don't they already
Oh,
have
well, yeah.
everything filmed?
They have everything ready to go.
Well, see, this is
It's
what
like
I'm
they have.
seeing. This is what I'm seeing. A lot of companies are pushing everything down back to August.
Yeah, I'm telling you,
They're
August should
thinking
be should.
they were thinking July. They were thinking maybe
No,
everything was
no,
gonna
a
be
lot
open
of
in July.
no. No, I see the complete opposite. I see like for movies that were supposed to come out in March and April, right?
Hmm.
Like No Time to Die from James Bond, the new like the last Daniel Craig movie,
I
and
swear they moved
Black
most
Widow.
of them. They were trying to move
They moved
most of
them
them
to November.
November. Oh,
What are you talking? They're moving back. This is the only one they was like, okay, it's gonna be June. Oh, it's not gonna be June. It's gonna be July. It's gonna be August because they're
hmm.
thinking that the rebirth of movie theaters from AMC to Regal to Cinemark, it's gonna be this movie.
This is gonna be the because because
That's what they're thinking.
what was the last movie that was on in theater, like the biggest movie? Was it Sonic? This was it's
Yeah, yeah.
there was a
That's the last one I saw.
there was another tweet. This man Chris, do you know
Can
what
I
was the
can I talk
last?
about the news?
Wait, no, we were sidetracking a little bit. We'll get back. We'll get back to to the news. You know what was the last baseball game played?
The World Series. The World Series.
No, the last baseball game that was played. Wait,
Are
no.
you talking about spring training? Because spring training doesn't count in my eyes.
Oh, was it the World Series?
It was a World Series in October. You idiot.
No, the most recent baseball game. Oh yeah, because we never got to day
We
one.
never got to the
No, no,
season.
no. Yeah, we did.
No, we didn't. Because we started in
Oh no, it
April.
was spring. So why the fuck did I see
Everything
this
went down
tweet?
in March.
God damn it, stupid tweet.
Stop looking at Twitter. You're like an old man over here. You believe everything that's on
No,
Twitter and on Facebook.
well,
You're
damn
like
it, I should
mom.
have I should have done research. But
Okay, shut up. Go back to my news.
okay, go back to the news.
Go back to Last of Us. Of course, Last of Us has no plain DLC, which makes me cry inside.
No plan
Makes
DLC, which is
makes me cry
yes, is
inside
bad.
because because we have to wait 4 to 5 more years to the next Naughty Dog game there, and it's
Was this on
so
IGN
sad.
too?
No, this was actually on Kind of Funny's. I think they have a tweet about it in IGN. If you scroll down eventually.
That was it
But it
was
was on Kind of Funny's Gamecast, Spoilercast with Neil Druckmann, director of the great game Last of Us, and the two actors, Troy Baker and Ashley Johnson, who play Ellie and Joel, respectively.
that
Both of
was
them
yeah that I saw
beautiful
that
actors.
and then I saw that and it
I,
was really
okay, Backsmack. Just
I
we're not talking about
I
that.
was really disappointed
I have a
that
veto.
there's
I
not
have a
gonna
veto on
be
that.
there was no DLC. What do you have a
Okay.
detail? You have a scoop on
No,
Bugsnack? What is the news? I'm
you
kidding.
eat stuff and then you become that stuff. That's literally the only premise of the game. And it's also made by the same people who made Octodad, so it's gonna be really weird and very all over the place. Um, okay,
But remember, you can only
but
play it on PS4 though. I mean
okay, yeah,
PS5.
and then okay,
Harness the
but
power of PS5.
we're talking about everything getting pushed back recently. Baseball is coming out finally on opening day for the Braves, which is the only thing I care about because chop on.
Oh, brave
Is
country.
it's what, the 2024, if I remember. It's that. Just do that graphic. That graphic. Just go back to the first photo. You went to the second photo.
Look at the first
Well,
photo.
yeah,
Oh,
first photo. There.
so
It's a
it explains it
beautiful
everything.
thing. It's yeah, it's basically everything there. It's that they
Wait, 20
report
versus
in
the what
four
does that
days.
mean?
Because they're doing it. So if you're you, that's interleague games. So you do it with your respective side. So if you're on the West, you're NL West, like the Dodgers, you play teams from the AL West.
Mhm.
So they're gonna play the Angels, the Mariners, the who else? The Oakland Athletics, stuff like that. They're gonna play them. That's because they're trying to do it more geographically, so people
Mhm.
don't get spread around everywhere. So we're not gonna. Sadly, we're not gonna face the Pirates or the
Oh
Cardinals
no,
or
not the
anything
part.
this
Oh, the
year.
Cardinals. I always want to play the Cardinals.
I like or the Cubs.
I
Like, we're not gonna
love
play
beating
those
up on the
guys until
Cardinals.
the playoffs. Because
I
we're
love
going to
beating
the
up
playoffs.
on the Cardinals.
Because if we don't go to the playoffs, I'm gonna be mad. But nevertheless, it's gonna they kind of did it nice because I thought earlier they reported they're gonna be 15-10, so 50 games within the division, and then 10 interleague games. But they kind of switched it up a little bit, and now it's
So
40.
in
It's
a
a 40
month,
10
it's literally in a
40.
month.
It's in a month. It's literally in a month. And then if you go back to the second photo there, uh, there's DHs for both leagues, first time ever,
Ooh, this is gonna
ever. There's
be. I wonder if it
and
does
and
well with the with the NA.
that's
I
I
mean
don't
the
like it.
NL.
I don't like it.
If
I
it
don't
does.
like I'm gonna say it right now. I don't like this commissioner. I don't like what he's doing.
I don't
I'm
like
gonna
his
make it
face. I
loud.
don't like
Loud.
his
That,
family.
no,
I don't like his
I
wife.
bet he's a nice guy. I bet
His
he's a nice guy.
dog. I hate his
No,
dog.
no, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. Stop putting words in my mouth. Fake news over there, Will. I'm saying I don't like how he's controlling baseball. Just saying. I don't like the job he's doing, which is I have opinion. It's not. I could be
Okay,
100%
are
wrong,
you more of
but like,
a small commissioner or a big commissioner kind of guy? You want him to enforce stuff or
oh,
just stay off
if I was commissioner, I will pay minor leaguers. Just
with one
pay them.
money?
I will pay them. No,
Okay.
before Corona. You dumb. Before Corona, because before Corona, he was saying that they didn't need the minor league. I'm just like, what are
That's where
you
all your
talking
that's where
about?
all your talent comes from.
Right? Like, second of all, I would ban some motherfuckers from the Astros. The head
Oh,
coach at
the
least, or
Astros
like the GM.
wouldn't be the
I would have
Astros would
banned
have a
them.
facelift.
I would have banned some of this.
The only thing that would stay as an Astros is the name in the stadium.
Yes, the stadium is nice, not probably the name. I'll probably Astros gone.
Oh, just completely destroy the Astros organization. Just like, yeah, you guys.
And
Jesus
there's some
fuck.
other thing. There's some other thing that he did, and then him dealing all with this stuff and just like no, and him trying to push the DH into it, um, into the NL.
I don't know.
Stay
I
away.
don't like
Just
the
stay away. I don't like it.
DH.
I don't like it. I like the pitchers
We,
batting. I
and
like
then as a Braves, we have like one or two pitchers that can bat. Give them a bat. They can swing.
even that. I like people who are focused on one goal, which is striking people out and getting outs, coming up to the plate and having a chance to make their team better. I don't want the bat to get out of their hands, if that makes sense.
I mean, you
Like I
have
don't
the
want someone to take that way.
when you don't have the DH, you have the potential of you have the potential of like in basketball, somebody can carry. Well, in basketball, you really can't carry a game, but somebody can carry a game in
How
baseball.
you can carry a game in basketball?
And
Just see
in
me play 2K. Sorry.
in baseball, like if you have a pitcher that's like really good and he goes up to bat and he swings, you're like, oh my god, this man is a legend. Like
You had
that's
that.
how
You had
legends
that.
are.
You had that
How
for a little
legends are
bit
created.
you had that for a little bit in the Giants with Madison Bumgarner. He can hit home runs. He
How
could
legends are
take you he can take
created.
you seven, 8 innings deep over there in San Fran. Of course now
So is
he's
the
in
roster
Arizona.
so the roster is limited?
Yeah, it's of course
It's
gonna
a
be
smaller
limited. But
roster.
my favorite rule is that one right there, the extra innings designated runner. So every inning, every half inning, when it's your turn to bat,
Hmm.
right? There's a runner on second. That's actually I kind of like that.
Oh, extra innings designated runner. Every
So
half
there's
inning after the ninth
so
begins with the
extra
runner
innings.
on second. Oh, to speed
I
up the
like that.
game. Ooh,
To
I
speed up.
like that. I
I
like
like that.
that.
I like that. I like that, and I like the second thing. Second thing under position player pitching, the three batter minimum, right? That makes the
Relieve
relief pitcher
relievers
face at least
who
three people.
Reliefs who entered the game must face at least three batters and finish the inning. Oh my God, that
I
puts a
like
lot of.
that.
I like that one too. It takes away the thing where it's like, oh, this is good as a
The
lefty,
specialized
so yeah,
pitcher,
yeah,
which is
specialized
specialized
pitcher.
pitcher,
So you have
which I don't like about baseball like that's happening now because
because
you don't
again that
get like what the old school way like at least the 90s and early 2000s a little bit, and of course like throughout the history of baseball it's like you have pitchers going deep. Like if you go back to the 40s and 50s, right? You have
mhm.
pitchers going to the 10th inning, like especially like even if you go back to I think it was Pedro Martinez when he played for the Expos. He had a no hitter going into the ninth, right?
Yeah.
He lost it in the 10th. He lost the game. This man threw a no hitter. This man threw a no hitter, but he lost the game because he walked in a batter, or I think
Yeah, I
he
don't
got
remember. I don't
he got
remember
a
what
hit in the
happened.
10th. Like
It
but this man had a
I
no
like
like
that one. I like that one because I like that other rule too because it limits the it makes the game shorter. That's a good way to make the game shorter
yeah
because there's no like going to the mound now you have this pitcher needs to warm up and blah blah. You
yeah
need to face it. I like the designated runner, but if you go college rules, if you go college football rules, where okay, so you have a guy in
oh
second,
if they
if they
score
score, you have a
you
chance.
have a
You have a
chance to score.
chance. You have a chance to score. If it's
Yeah, but that's
not like a field goal. It's like oh field goal, you win. It's like okay, cool.
no, but like if you think about it, in baseball, it's like the away team goes first in extra innings. Like so, like
Oh,
the
so
home team has a chance of
you do have a chance to.
it's just naturally in the game. So
Yeah,
like
okay,
that's
so it's
already a
naturally
thing.
in the game. Yeah, I'm
Like
stupid.
like if away team scores, the home team can come in and score, or
I
vice
like
versa.
that. I
Like
like
if
that
the
because now
home team doesn't, the
because if
yeah,
from if ever the season goes back to normal, if the world goes back to normal, if they do this rule, you will not
if it
have
does,
these games where like they go to the 16th or the 15th inning and
oh
stuff like you're like why?
if it does,
Oh my
great
god.
pitching, great defense,
Oh my god, it's like why
literally,
aren't you watching that game? It's
yeah. Like
like why
and
aren't you even
it
watching that
speeds the
game?
games up
Yeah, it's that
like
I like these
I
rules.
don't
I
care
do like
like
these rules.
for me I like baseball being long, it's fine, but like if you're trying
I
to get
don't
more people in,
this one should this one
there's a
should be
generational gap in baseball. Like I know that's happening, but still like I love baseball. I love going and seeing baseball games in person. I think it's much better than seeing it in a
if
TV. I barely see TV games except if it's just the Braves. But nevertheless, it's baseball is baseball. It's good place in my heart. Oh, a nice place in my heart. Whatever the
So
place
this
is.
so this
But
last
yeah,
rule is if games get cut off due to rain or weather before it becomes official, less than 5 innings, it will continue at a later date. Oh, okay. It
and
just
just
gets
just
moved.
and just
It just gets
yeah,
moved.
just it just
I
yeah.
thought it was something about like, oh, if it starts raining, it and it's
Because
unofficial.
I think the goal for baseball, MLB is try to do 60 games in 70 days.
Okay.
So they have some gaps for like of
For
course
for
taking
for,
time
for
off for it's this year. My favorite thing about baseball, like the phrase that it's every year, like when April comes around, it's like this game is a marathon, not a sprint. Guess
Yep.
what, Will? This year is a motherfucking sprint. Let's go. Let's
So
go.
you're saying so with this season it's gonna be like starting off in August or like starting this like if we were in September.
No, it's gonna be in August.
No,
Like
no,
if we
no.
start in August. It's like if we start in August
Oh, so
and you
yeah,
have
it's
two
like if we
months
started.
left. You have
Yeah,
2 months left.
we
You
only
have two
had two
months left,
months
and
left
then
for the
boom,
season.
go.
So you're literally like you're saying it is a sprint.
It's a
It is a
sprint.
goddamn sprint.
It's a
You have any
beautiful,
other
beautiful sprint.
news for
Yeah, I have
today?
two more. I have two more.
You got two
Yeah,
more?
I have two more. One I told you earlier. Microsoft. They're shutting down all physical stores
Was that
except
this
four,
morning that they
which
announced that?
I think it was this morning. I don't know if it's because it's getting hurt by Corona, which I'm gonna guess it is, or I just did like a good millennial, and just read the headline. Um,
Which
but
was it on Microsoft? Well, what
it was
was
on
it?
IGN. I
IGN.
got all my
It's
news stories from IGN. Um,
IGN.
and then what do you call it? And then I don't know if it's from Corona or they're trying to limit back. Hopefully not from any exposure. But they're trying to play cool, play
No,
cool.
cause
I'm gonna
no,
guess
cause,
they're gonna
no,
come back.
you think they're gonna come back? 'Cause I mean that's
Yes,
just a lot of like leaving and then coming back and then
I
doing
know, but
more
like that's the world.
doing the
It's like
leases
we're
of the stores and stuff like that.
we're in new normal. And then right there, you just
What?
go back down. That's my last news story. You just had it. Go screep going down. Go down. Go down. Go down. Right there. Cuphead animated series.
Netflix releases. Ooh, is this like a trailer?
It's not a trailer. It's kind of they
Uh,
show like little bits of it, but it's basically
a
the what do
Cuphead
you call
TV
it? The
show?
yeah animated. They
Would
show
it
like the
be
development side. It's like a behind the scenes type of thing.
would it be more would it would it be like more like old school Disney?
Kind of, yeah. What I saw little clips of it
Oh my
in that
god.
trailer they have I see a lot of what I get from it especially if you go back to the tweet
Yeah.
if you go back to tweet it looks a lot like Animaniacs. I don't know, I felt that
Animaniacs?
Animaniacs type role.
I just can't tell if these sketches are from the actual game or
No, no,
from
no, those these are
these are
from
oh
these are from the
here's a
show.
little storyboard I guess.
These are all from the show. It looks cool. Looks cool. I'm actually excited for an animated show.
Is it
I
coming on
like
Netflix? I'm assuming it's just in production
Netflix.
right now.
Yes. Yeah, it's in production, of course.
Yeah, those
But
are all pictures
it
from
looks
the
cool.
game.
No, these are all pictures. This is what do you mean?
These are
This is in.
sketches from the game.
I think these are sketches from the show.
Because
Like
that's a
if you
level
exit.
right there.
Okay.
But I
But
mean,
nevertheless, it's coming out. It feels a lot like Animaniacs there with that.
kind of looks like
And there.
kind of those that laugh in that face looks like uh it's Splinky. Fuck, I forgot that name.
Oh yeah, yeah, from Animaniacs, right? No,
No.
the two mice,
Scratchy,
right?
Splinky and Scratchy or whatever. Damn it, I
Oh,
forgot.
okay. But yeah, nevertheless, that's my news stories for
This
this week.
news stories.
So
So I had made a little playlist for us to watch stuff.
yes,
It's
for
a
the
small
first
one.
week we're gonna do this. It's a lot of movie trailers, a lot of whatever,
Yeah.
a
This
lot of
first
Mike
trailer,
Tyson,
I have no idea. I have no idea what this trailer is.
a lot of Mike Tyson. I don't know
Don't
why.
spoil it. Don't spoil the playlist.
The only thing I'm psyched about Mike Tyson is the Jamie Foxx movie. Come on.
Alright, let's watch this trailer real quick.
Okay. Go.
Screenland, I have no idea.
Is this Clark, this interstellar comet? Yeah, big news.
I don't see Clark.
I don't like
Maybe
it.
he's still sleeping.
You don't like it? Damn, you're like, you don't even get a chance.
That's right. And now those are just. What are they
It's a comic movie.
More of the same.
It's Armageddon.
No, it's exactly
Whoa,
no.
where are they going?
They're gonna try to bomb the
The
comet.
first chunk is about to hit.
Hit?
Only part of it. It's going in the ocean.
Would you look at that?
Can you imagine watching that?
Wait, where's the explosion?
Y'all like move, man. Like I don't like it.
Oh, what?
We now are getting word that the fragment has hit Central Florida.
Oh my god.
Wait, are some more pieces gonna hit?
Come on, let's go.
Sky's on fire.
They got it all wrong. There's a ton of fragments. Planet killers.
Space agencies are predicting an extinction level event.
We're gonna be together, all right, kiddo? We're just trying to get to safety.
They've been tracking the military flights to bunkers in Greenland.
It's their only chance.
Oh, that's why it's called Greenland.
Allison! Nathan! Allison!
That looks good.
We'll find him. It's okay.
It's a little action film. Get to Greenland.
Less than 24 hours.
I swear, I'm gonna get my family into that bunker. I know you will, son.
Places like Greenland or like Tasmania or like New Zealand will be like the ones that like won't get
Because I'm
destroyed
gonna
by
guess
stuff like
because
that.
It's Florida, right? It's Florida, right?
Yeah, and then smaller
First of all-
fragments.
First of all, no, like these small fragments, like if that happens, it's gonna be like
Can't hear you.
these movies, you can stop it. Like these movies, they're basically like the day after tomorrow type thing, right?
Yeah, the day
It's
after
like
tomorrow.
they're
It's
chasing
the
or
big-
2012. Is it
2012.
2012?
2012 is
So
it was
it's like the
more
chasing
popular.
chasing the
City Destroyer
the
movies.
main actor.
Yeah, City Destroyer
the
movies.
disaster movies, yeah, they're showing they're following the main whatever
Okay.
the main actor, and I'm just like not realistic. I don't care.
I don't. And so
Like
next
I'm not gonna watch it.
the next
Next
one
one
is
is Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk. They did a little thing
They did, they did
yesterday.
a live stream.
Yesterday,
live
and
stream,
it was like
Night Wire or
showing like a new game mechanic and stuff on it.
That's-
But
game mechanic, but
yeah, it was like the dream dance or whatever.
brain dance.
The brain or dream? Brain?
Brain.
Brain?
But like game again.
I just-
it's,
I don't-
It's again. It's the thing is it's gonna be probably gonna overtake Red Dead Redemption 2 as the best open world game of all time. Like
You think? I don't.
in my opinion.
I keep looking at this and I'm just like, I don't think you're gonna be able to interact with as much stuff as you think you are going to.
No. Based on first impressions from multiple people from the game industry that had a chance to play for 4 hours, they said you can do almost anything. You can live in the
Oh,
city.
really?
You can do a lot of things. Like it's
God,
crazy. Like they're
I'll
saying,
play the game. I don't.
They're
I wanna.
saying-
It's gonna be the
they're
same thing with Red Dead. I'm really gonna end up just following a little robot around that cleans a little vacuum
No.
robot, and I'm gonna be following it.
They're saying there's some of that, but it's not all that. Like you can just drive around, you can do whatever. And
Yeah, I'm
like,
gonna
it's
just end
not
up
even, like-
driving around and not do much.
But no, but again,
I'll
again,
have fun with it, but I'm not gonna.
It's the level of Witcher 3. Like it's a
I mean-
deep RPG, which like if you like games like Witcher 3, like Witcher 3 is the perfect one, but it's a different type of setting, so it's more, it allows more people to play because most people don't like the high fantasy type kind of gameplay. Like if you like Skyrim, you like most likely like game Witcher 3, right? But this game, it's Super, and
Fuck.
there's Keanu. Look at that beautiful man. But Cyberpunk is gonna be more accessible, to a larger audience. Like
hmm I can definitely
so,
see that because
um,
it's
so
more
this this
it's weird
yeah,
that cyberpunk is more relatable than than western. Because I mean, I think we're farther away from this future than westerns.
mm
Westerns
yeah.
were like
I
what
mean, I don't know. I don't
100
know.
years,
I
like
mean, it's
100
it's hard.
years, less than 100
It's
years ago.
hard. It's harder to predict the
The
future than
future, yeah. I don't think
knowing the
we're gonna get
past.
close to this future anytime soon.
I think we might. But nevertheless, this
Not
was
with this
actually I'm gonna
technology though.
I'm gonna I'm gonna I'm going to divert a little bit from the videos. This was only the one of the first what do you call it reveals this week. Remember the first one? Do you
What?
remember the first one? Was it so not recognizable that do you
What was the
not remember the
first?
first one?
What was the first reveal?
Avengers.
Yeah, I was gonna talk about that. I think I have a video in here about the Avengers, or maybe I
Like
don't. Maybe I don't, but
Aven- Avengers. It came in one because this one came and then this one just like this one looks so much better, so
the
much
the
better compared
the
to
trick.
everything.
Yeah, but the thing is, there's it's a character. It's a character. You only play that character in certain levels,
Again, it's what
which
I think it is. I think what I think it is. It's Destiny, but with like you can
but
play with friends.
in
You can
Destiny you can play a character on one level with another level. Well, yeah, well, you can play
yeah
the same level in a different way. From
yeah.
what I saw from that was like, oh, you can only play Thor levels with Thor. You can't play Thor levels with Hawk.
I think you can do the story, like the main storyline. Yeah, you
Yeah,
can. You do
that's what
that,
I'm
but I
saying.
think I
What is that? What is that face?
it says that you didn't say it. But nevertheless, but like I think when it comes to co-op and what they also showed in that or world was it war rooms or whatever it was, I don't
Mm.
remember much. But that you could have different you can play different characters with your friends, right? Like
Yeah,
I could be Iron Man and
it's
you
a
could be
the third person
Hulk.
beat 'em up. The third person beat 'em up, and y'all mashing
Kind
and
of,
smashing y'all
kind of.
destroying some
I'm not gonna
enemies and
play
stuff
it.
like that.
Like
I don't
again,
I
I'm a
don't
DC
me
guy.
neither.
I'm a
I
DC
don't
guy.
think I'll play
Uh,
that.
it's I again they didn't wow me with what they
Yeah.
showed. It looks like this is being a little bit like negative on it. It kind of looks like a Marvel Ultimate
Was it?
Alliance
That's what
high
I
end.
was. It's a Ultimate Alliance third person. Like you just
I just
fight the
don't take my
things
opinion.
in that. Yeah,
Like don't take my opinion.
there is skill trees and all that, but like at the end of the day, it's a beat 'em up, and it kind of did look a little better from what I was seeing. But it's just like again, if you're let's say you're in the story mode and you start playing with Iron Man, you're like, oh my god, this feels like freaking God of War, and you're like throwing the hammer, bouncing, you're like, oh, you're having fun,
You mean Thor?
you're
You
having
said Iron Man.
oh Thor, and you're having fun with it, and then you're like, oh, the Thor levels are over. Now I have to play Hulk. Now I have to spend like another 30 something minutes to an hour trying to figure out how Hulk works. And now okay, now I'll play Hulk. And then it was like, okay, so what happened to Thor? I want to go back to Thor, and you never go back to Thor.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like game's gonna be like, because like and it's just character based. It's like, and I understand you can easily do DLC like that. You can easily do like, oh, now we have a Silver Surfer level. Now you can play Silver Surfer and just these levels. So you
I
can,
think that's their premise and goal is trying they're trying to eventually build to a system of how I'm gonna bring it up again. It's like Destiny, like how the first Destiny they're trying to build up a world that people got into, and then eventually, what do you call it? Eventually, they will introduce more characters, a new villain. Like the first villain's gonna be
I
Modok.
give it,
But I can see Galactus coming in with Silver
I
Surfer
give it
in a new
to
season,
the
or
developers. I'll give it to the developers because they literally had to make a whole game. They had to make an Iron Man game. They had to make a Thor game, and they had to make them
let's
all
hope
feel
no,
better. They all had to make them
let's
feel good,
wait.
even if the
You're
game is
you're
good.
being positive.
If
Let's
the
hope
game
they
is
make
good,
those games.
yeah.
Let's hope they make good games of those. Like I trust Crystal Dynamics, the guys who are developing the game, because they make great what do you call it? Three great Tomb Raider games, which sadly, if I don't remember the numbers correctly, I don't know. I don't remember the reviews. I liked all of them. I don't know if it, especially the last two. I don't know if people even played the last two, but they rebooted the Tomb Raider franchise. Like,
Mhm.
let's go. So like, like the great developers over there. I'm 100% okay that they're taking care of it. It for me, it just like doesn't. I don't get that itch for it. If that makes sense.
I got you. Let's watch Mike Tyson throw this dart.
Road training.
Oh,
You can do it on YouTube.
man,
This man is 50. This man is 50. And it was the first thing that popped up. Training at 35 or 50. This man is 50, and this motherfucker can knock out anyone.
and
Tyson Fury.
he still has the dodging.
Oh
Look at
yeah, of
that.
course. But like again, like
Jesus
this man is
Christ, dude.
50, 53. This man can. I honestly believe he can beat Tyson Fury. He can beat Deontay
But the thing is
Wilder.
that he knows the game, he knows the game like it's a video game.
Oh, it is a game. It is a game.
He knows the game
It's all
so
in the
well.
game,
He
man.
knows the ins and outs. He knows he can already read people's movements by just a little tweak. And look at him, his footwork's insane.
Rather, he's teaching. I think a middleweight. I forgot his name, or a light whatever, and he's teaching him what to do. And like if you get this wisdom from this genius,
Well, yeah,
like
this is when like where a young boxer, or I don't even know if this is a young boxer or not, but a young boxer like talks to a legend, and yeah, bro, they're in the kitchen.
yeah,
They're in the
like
kitchen.
again, dude, like I don't know if you can go to Twitter a little bit now. If you go to John Jones, the I think now vacated light heavyweight champion of the world for UFC,
John
right?
Jones.
Jones. That's John Johns. Well, Jones. Nope. The first one. Okay. Nope. Nope. N.
John Jones.
There you go. And then go to his Twitter if you can. Oh, Bones Jones.
Boney?
Yeah. Yeah. Go down. Eventually there's a tweet. I think he tweeted to Mike Tyson at some point. This man, John Jones, is a monster. He had a tweet. He had a tweet around here saying, "Hey Tyson, I will fight you one on one on I'll fight you one on one in a boxing ring,
Yeah.
right? But you have to face me in a legit UFC fight." Like I'm 100%. I don't know if it was a tweet. I think it was a tweet at some point.
Why would Tyson even like agree to that?
Of course. It's not because they probably want to do it for charity or something, but like.
Yeah, but like it's not.
But like,
Tyson will get destroyed in
John
MMA.
Jones has gone through a lot of stuff, and when he fights, man, he can fight. Um, probably one of the best fighters of all time. In the UFC, but of course, like
He seems like a nice guy. Seems like a really cool guy.
He has gone through stuff, and he's a great fighter. I do not want to be in the ring with him because. Oh, that's France right there. That's Francis Ngannou right there. Francis Ngannou, badass.
Look at his shit.
Look
How he puts all his weight on his front. And it's like
currently right now,
Tyson's
Francis Ngannou,
amazing.
probably one of my favorite UFC fighters. Oh, he knows how to turn your hips. He's like
he knows how to like.
I can compare him to what Mark McGuire and Barry Bonds are doing right now. They're the hidden coaches, right?
Mm-hmm.
Some of the greatest, like they know what to do.
They know how to put
They took some juice, but they still know how to.
They still know the mechanics. They still know the mechanics.
They still like Barry Bonds still made contact somehow with.
At the end of the day, yes. At the end of the day, you still
something home runs.
At the end of the day, you
still
still
make
have to
contact,
make
like perfect
contact.
contact.
Hmm.
So like, but at the end of the day, like steroids give you like 10
Yeah,
more
I'll give
feet.
you. Yeah, gives you that 10 more feet. Then
10,
you're
10,
like,
was it like 10 to 20 more feet, like distance wise? So therefore, like, did some of these home runs count? We don't know. Oh, Astros, that motherfucker. Like the Astros. Back to baseball. Second video, third video, whatever. Are we on? Keep going.
so this next one's just.
Scientists.
Is this I don't know you know the onion? It's an onion noose.
Scientists at Tulane University's Primate Research Center announced they have taught a gorilla that someday it will die. Nate Meredith has more in the lab report.
That's sad.
Thanks, Dan. In an historic first, a team of primatologists has succeeded in teaching Quigley, a western lowland gorilla, the concept of mortality and his inevitable doom. Lana Burrows and Philip Townsend are the researchers leading the project.
When we first started with
This is not
Quigley,
real, you
he
know
was
that.
just a normal, happy
Yeah, I
ape,
know, but
not
still
a care in the
sad.
world.
The first thing we did was we taught him patterns like red block, blue block, green block over and over. Then it became a pattern of gorilla born, gorilla grow, gorilla die over and over.
Right.
The researchers then showed Quigley photographs of dead, dying gorillas while communicating the phrases "use someday" and "no choice."
It took thousands of repetitions.
No
Quigley
choice.
finally became
Oh.
cognizant of the correlation between himself and the
Can we
decomposing
skip this
pile
video?
of
This is
hair and
sad.
flesh in the photo.
Quigley shared his feelings in a
Skip it.
confessional after completing each exercise.
Muscle mine. Oh.
That was a great moment.
Roll
I know this.
away. He's like, this is a great moment. He became
I know, like,
conscious of
I
his
know,
own
I know
death.
he's not signing. I know he's not signing those things, but still sad.
Yeah,
You
just
know?
the idea of them.
You guys are saying
This is the idea of them teaching teaching a gorilla like sign language, or like if or like they teach them sign language and they're like now you can communicate, now you have to pay taxes, and they're like, well, fuck.
What is this?
Is this a miners in Tanzania? They found a stone that's like worth, like they made them a whole bunch of money because they found it.
Is it basically the reverse of Uncut Gems?
Yeah, it's uncut gems, but the gem never left. Never left
And the
the
people
land.
and the people who actually like worked for it actually
Yeah, actually,
make profit from it.
yeah, it's like there was this. God damn it, they always like, oh, there was this video. There was this guy, and he was in I think Iran or Iraq, one of the eyes, and he was
Very specific.
and he was and he was trying to get money from the ATM, and then literally on the floor, oil started coming out, and he looks at it, he's like, okay, well that's a thing, and he just goes back on his day, something like that.
It's probably Iraq.
Just oil
Okay,
started
next
coming
one,
out.
The Wire. One of my
But it's
favorite
fucked
shows.
because
Yeah, it
Probably
is a
top
good
man
show.
got to where he needed to be,
Probably my favorite drama.
and she wasn't even
It
worth
is it's a good show.
Daisy wasn't nothing past any other bitch anywhere, you know? And he did all that for her, and in the end, it didn't amount to shit.
Fitzgerald said that there were no second acts in American lives. Do you believe that?
Man, shit, we locked up. We best not believe that, right?
He's saying that the past is always with us. And where we come from, what we go through, how we go through it, all this shit matters. I mean, that's what I thought he meant.
Go ahead.
Like at the end of the book, you know? Boats and tides and all. It's like you can change up, right? You can say you somebody new, you can give yourself a whole new story. But what came first is who you really are. And what happened before is what really happened. And it don't matter that some fool say different, because the only thing that make you different is what you really do or what you really go through. Like, you know, like all them books in his library. Now, he fronting with all them books. But if we pull one down off the shelf, ain't none of the pages ever been open. He got all them books, and he ain't read near one of them. Gatsby, he was who he was, and he did what he did. And because he wasn't ready to get real with the story, that shit caught up to him. I mean, I think, anyway.
No, D'Angelo, fucking one of the best characters of The
The
Wire.
the strongest tool a human has is knowledge, bro.
Yeah, I know, and also it's also what he was kind of going there in the thing that I kind of truly believe in. Is like you are what you repeat, type of way, right? Like Gatsby in one of the greatest like American classics of all time, Great Gatsby. Um, he he's been addicted to this thing, his passion for Daisy, throughout his whole life. Like and then he's willing to change who he is, like being from a farm boy poor to being this crime riddled leader, whatever he does, like middleman, um, to just be able to live across the lake from Daisy and trying having a chance to ever get to him. Of course, Nick, I forgot his name. Nick, I think in the book, the main narrator, he's the one that's kind of seen all of this and seen how it plays out. But nevertheless, it's a great book, and D'Angelo's one of the best characters, and it makes sense what he's saying. That if you know the point of The Wire, I'm seeing it for the third, fourth time now.
Fourth time, all of it.
All of it. Yeah, because I saw it. I saw like the last few seasons with you the first time, right? Back in 2 years ago now.
Did you?
When I was remember you watched like the fourth and fifth season, and then I was just like at school. I was just like, oh, okay, senior year, I think. I watched the first, second, and third, caught up, and I was like, okay, cool. This I know how it ends. Let me see how it starts. And I saw it again, I think last year. Then I saw it again this year, and then I was just like, right now I'm just like, sure, dude, great.
It's a great show.
So like, if you guys don't know me, I have two collections of TV shows, like all of it. I have, first of all, is The West Wing, which is probably my favorite political comedy drama, like comedy.
Is that a
in between there.
comedy?
It's funny.
The
It's funny,
West
but it's more
Wings?
drama. It's like a comedy drama. You know, it's not like Veep or Parks and Rec, right? Like those are straight out comedies.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Okay.
That one, and then this one's like comedy drama. Aaron Sorkin, one of my favorite writers. It's a lot of Aaron Sorkin-ness. And then my second one is The Office. The Office is just, come on, it's legendary, right? It's basically Seinfeld. So that, and I'm thinking about it next month when I get paid. Maybe The Wire. Not that expensive. On Blu-ray too. So, nevertheless.
Let's watch some dinosaurs die.
Chorus is joined by the whimper of a dying giant.
I'm picking the clips next week.
I mean, you can bring some clips. I mean, you just send me the link during the week, and I'll put them up.
The chicks stand expectantly by the colossal corpse of their mother.
Oh, little baby dinosaurs.
They're so reptile-y because they are.
Hours pass.
Well, now they're saying like they were more not furry, but they were more bird-like.
Be settled, along with all the other giant dinosaurs.
I want to see them die.
Of the Cretaceous.
What's wrong with you?
Starts to fall out of the darkening sky.
This is just like the first trailer we just watched.
Yeah, of course. Like we don't have to watch that. If you know the history of dinosaurs, like it makes sense. Like, of course they're gonna die because there's no dinosaurs now, unless if you think they come out of the dragons.
All right, let's look at some cheese then. Some rare cheese. Some rare cheese.
And then what do you call it? And then I forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah, it's you're more and more aware of it, and you're more your awareness to it, your immunities to it are more affected than anyone else. So yeah, and that's why if like something we will eat it, we will be completely sick because
oh
we're
my
not
god,
used to eating
yeah, we're not eating
magnets or stuff like that.
It's like when a foreigner
It's tradition.
Yeah, it's like when a foreigner goes to like South America or any other country and they try to eat the food there, they get sick.
India or
they get sick because they're not used to the bacteria.
They're not used to that spice. They're not used to that spice. Like that spice is that's not used to in American food or European food. They're not used to that beautiful taste of food that's completely rare in certain parts of the world. Not rare, but like not accessible.
This is Carl Plinkton, one of our great philosophers of our time.
Him and Dave Chappelle. Top
I
tier.
would.
God tier.
Yep. They're top philosophers of our time. If.
God tier.
Yep.
I think Dave Chappelle's better than him, but nevertheless.
Can't think of anything where you go, brilliant. I'm a magnet. When do you need to be a magnet?
Well, what superpower would you like then?
I came up with one. I'd be bullshit, man. There's so many meetings going on where you know people are bullshitting. I'd just like to walk in. I wouldn't need a special costume. Just dress like this. And I'd fly in. I'd go, bullshit. You're talking bullshit. And they'd go, oh, it's bullshit, man. And I go, yeah, it is bullshit, man. You're talking bullshit. And eventually, people would stop talking shit. Anything that's going on in the world, a bloke selling a car that needs, it's knackered. He's going to say, a great run of this. Bullshit.
Bullshit.
Oh God, it's bullshit, man. Thank you, bullshit, man. You just saved me from buying this car.
Oh yeah, I saw this. It got me pissed off. Just wear your mask, guys.
Yeah.
Go outside.
I
Go
thought
away.
they cut it to
You cannot
Parks and
escape
Recs.
God, not even with the mask or
It is
6
so funny
feet,
because they
okay?
cut it to Parks
6
and Recs.
feet, like
It's just
I
so
said
funny.
before,
This
is
chick is
military
like.
protocol. So when the
No,
cameras,
I
the
saw
5G
this.
comes out, what? They're gonna scan everybody. We got to get scanned. We got to get
Yeah, no,
temperatured.
Yes,
the kids have
you
to
get
go to
scanned.
school
Okay,
with
just pause it.
masks.
Just pause
Are
it.
you
Pause it. Pause it.
insane?
Can you look up Parks and Rec Colton Dunt? I saw this and I'm like, which one do I rather deal with? Like Parks and Rec.
Parks and Rec. What?
And then Colton, COLT. No, not E.
Colton.
O, and then
Done.
yeah, there. Now, let me see if I can find it quickly. There. Scroll down. Can you do like town hall or?
This is bird flu one. It's about the bird flu.
No, I'm not. No. It's a town hall.
Well, Colton Dunn is the name of the actor, right?
Yeah, he's the name of the actor. Do like town hall or something.
Parks
Like,
and Rec.
it's
Parks and Rec
Parks-
it's another good show.
It's like The Office, but no. It's a clip from one of their whatever's from one of the town halls. I just can't find it. It was on Twitter, and I laughed so hard.
It's a good show. It has his moments. This one
It
this
has
one
its
this one
moments.
this one always gets me. This clip always gets me. Yeah, I don't see anything. I mean, it could be this bird flu one. I don't know.
No, it's not. It's one that he. It might be like a highlight one, and I think it's hilarious. It's
It might be one of these, like the Citizens of Pawnee.
Yeah, click it. Okay, and then scrub through it.
Why the fuck did it put it over here? What the fuck? Let's play.
I don't know. Just do it normal.
What I hear when I'm
Just scroll through and see if I can find it.
caring loudly at me.
Now, I have a few things I want to say about Laura Linney. There is a disturbing lack of benches in Ramsey Park. I want to sit more.
I found a sandwich in one of your parks, and I want to know why it didn't have mayonnaise.
Can you scroll through it for
What's
me
so funny?
so I can find this clip?
What are you, some kind of moron?
Keep going.
Why don't you have hand dryers in the park bathrooms? They're so much more sanitary than paper towels. Anyone knows that.
Ham and mayonnaise.
No.
Ham and mayonnaise.
Bastard.
Except for turnip. Except for turnip.
My daughter's 5.
Well, your daughter is an idiot. Her daughter is an idiot. Her daughter is an idiot. Her daughter is an idiot.
No.
No, it's not in here.
This in one of your pottery classes. It's terrible.
If sugar's so bad, how come Jesus made it taste so good?
My bird is missing. I need a permit to post signs.
Let me just look for that form.
There's no time. He can fly.
The government Al Qaeda.
There's no time. We can fly.
But isn't all food bad for you? I've been eating lasagna and muffins every day of my life for 40 years, and I feel terrible.
How do you like it? Huh? No. How do you like that? Now imagine you're holding coffee.
Now, why
Now imagine
rights
you're holding
be in the
coffee.
official time capsule, but this painting of my dog
is in Time Capsule 7.
I mean, where are my kids supposed to play? The rock quarry? There's rocks in there.
There's a sign at Ramsett Park that says do not drink the sprinkler water, so I made sun tea with it and now I have an infection. Sir? Sir, are you listening to me, sir? Sir, I'm talking to you. Sir, are you aware that there is waste in your water system?
What's so bad about corn syrup? It's natural. Corn's a fruit. Syrup comes from a bush.
Oh boy. I'm not worried about swine flu. I already had the swine flu. I'm worried about the turtle flu.
Turtle flu.
Do you know what his name is in the show?
No, he's a. I'm trying to look it up. I'm trying to see.
Because if you know his name on the show, it might give us a as Brad and Harris
Look it
Wilkes.
up, and it's No, he's Brett. No, yeah, he's Brett. No, is it Brett?
He's Brett or Harris?
He's one of them. He's one of them. But they're both in it. It's both of those guys. And I think it was hilarious. I don't know.
Animal Control?
No, but no, they're in a town hall setting. They're in a town hall setting, and I don't want to spoil it, but I can't.
How long is it?
It was just a little bit. I saw a little bit of it. Can you do Brett in here?
Yeah, I'll do Brett. I think his character's name is Brett. I think the Harris guy is the white guy.
It's not bird flu. It's Here, just go up and do. No, it's not that one. I just saw that one. I went through my no, just go up. Then I can try it. Go up and then just do the meat. Just do the highlights of Just do the first one, yeah. Because I haven't seen the show.
Animal Control interview.
No, it's not an interview. It's just town hall. Just do town hall from there.
He's really good. He's really good in what's it called?
Town hall.
He's good in
Hall.
in Cloud9 or what is it called? Superstore.
Yeah, Superstore.
Who's
next? Yes, ma'am.
This is a planned demo.
No, it's
in Superstore. In Superstore, this Colton Dunn is really good.
No, yeah, I love Colton Dunn. He's one of my favorite actor comedian people. No, but I don't think they have that clip. It's on Twitter, but it's not on YouTube, which just sucks.
I don't see it at all. I mean, if you come by it, we'll watch it next week or something.
No, yeah, of course. But basically, it's them at a town hall, and they're high as hell. They're high as hell. I was like, "What did you fire me?" He's like, "You broke my ankle." He's like, "Okay, sweet, yeah, okay." But it's just funny as hell. But Parks and Rec is a good show. Doesn't live up to The Office standards, but
no, it does not.
Second clip. Oh, next clip.
You see this one? This one's so fucking funny. I want you to hear it.
Everyone loves a good
Play it.
comeback story, right? Seabiscuit, the Mighty Ducks,
Robert Downey Jr. Who
Rocky.
else?
Yes.
Kim Kardashian.
Well,
in the video she gets cum on her back, I think.
It's Chris Pratt. That was beautiful.
That was good.
Only gonna make the rap part.
And the thing is that Chris Pratt, he's still in character right here.
Yeah, of course, he's laughing. He knows he's like, you broke, but go back. Can you go to the frame where he says the joke? It's that one.
Audrey Plaza is like, bro, come on, we can't say that.
She knows.
Yeah,
She
she's
knows,
already
he's
know.
already-
Out of all of them, she knows Chris Pratt very well. So she started laughing. You can. If you go slow down,
he told her. He told him he told her what he was gonna say.
Yeah, but she didn't expect that he was actually gonna say it.
In the video
No, and then she's cracking down.
I love this clip.
Ducks, Robert Downey Jr. Who
Rocky.
Because they're improvising.
Kardashian.
It's like,
In the video she gets cum on her back, I think.
only gonna make the rap
Aziz
party.
just puts his hand on his face. He's like, oh my god.
It's so good. It's so goddamn good. That clip is so
Okay.
good.
Next in the queue.
The next one. This next one's this one.
What's your name? You look annoyed that I asked you that. I was like, what's your name? He goes, Zach. Every time I meet a stranger, they always ask the same fucking question. It's like, hello? How many times do I have to answer
That's when I
this?
know he's talking about Zack Snyder.
Just wear a shirt that says Zach on it, dude. Oh, we're going to a crowd work show? That sounds like fun. No one better fucking ask me my name.
I just don't like comedians
I
that
want
just
them to
vote
just
the
call me
crowd.
audience member.
Well, I mean, it looks like it's a session where like the comedian's there to rip on the crowd.
Again, I just don't. That's not good comedy. Like, yeah, they're good improvers, but they're
That is.
improvers. They're not comedians. Like,
I'll show you another crowd work one. It was really funny.
What do you do for a living, Zach?
I'm a movie director.
What? Oh, I just blew it. Oh no. Shit. Uh-oh. What kind of movies do you direct? Alright, now you're lying.
that's
Get
what I
your
say,
story
man.
straight, Zach.
What Zach movie directors have you ever heard of?
Zack Snyder? Are you...
He's like shit. He's like fuck. He's like fuck.
Pull up IMDb right now. Let me know how big I just fucked up, okay? 100%. I could be Robin, right? Right, Zach? Zach. I could be Robin. We need a Robin for
Zachary.
Like, if I knew, like, I know who Zack Snyder is. I can put him out of my lineup, right? Like, yeah, like that's clearly Zack Snyder. Like, literally, I would just go be like, I'm not gonna talk about you. You're Zack Snyder.
Oh, bye.
I'll move on to the person right next to. I'm like, you're Zack Snyder. Thank you for being here. That's what I would do. I would just like clearly just go to the next person.
I don't know if have you seen
Brett,
this
how you
one.
doing,
This one's a good one too.
It's like a horror movie. This is how I would murder someone. I don't know where this is going. I'm just doing this sexual weird move towards these two people, and I'm sorry. Oh man. Oh yeah. Some of my family. I got a fucked up family. I think I'm done with them. Anybody else? A fucked up family? Yeah. You guys got a fuck. What's your fucked up family? Super crazy? Were they crazy? Are they religious? Are they right wing, left wing? Just nutcases?
I feel like it's too heavy for a comedy show.
Oh, okay, it might be, but you have piqued my interest. Give me a taste. Give me a taste. Give me a taste. I'll make it funny no matter what it is. We'll see.
I don't even know how to frame this. My mom left my dad and then he murdered her. Make it funny.
Did he do it like this? I'm gonna be honest. I did not see that coming. I mean, you said that. I was like, what could it be? A fucking murder? I did not see that coming. Probably like, okay, whoa, that joke almost went. Are you over it? Is it a long time ago?
Like 2 years ago.
This is called digging a hole. Dig yourself in a hole. What could it be? It was a murder. How can I get out? Maybe talk about how her dad was. Okay. Well, that was a fun one. I don't want to, but thanks for sharing. Thank you for sharing. That was crazy. I did not see it being that fucking heavy.
It's such fucking.
No, you did great. This was on me. I was like, I'm gonna do this. What is she gonna say? My family is really into Jesus. No, they were incredibly far away from being into Jesus. Oh, are you?
The lady's so nice that she's like.
Yeah, don't be. I don't like to stay single. Get a gun.
She's a great audience.
Yeah.
Okay. You're okay. Is this okay? By the way, I hope this isn't. You're smiling. I'm like getting a good vibe. Okay. All right.
He's like, fuck.
I'm gonna move on.
he just digs himself more into the joke. It's just so
No,
funny.
yeah, that lady's good arms now.
Yeah,
She
she's
goes to a company,
great.
she knows,
She's
she
so
knows
great.
what she's doing, right? Like, and the thing is, it's just um, like, like the guy was just like, it's like, what could it be? You're like, your dad has been living a lie. He's gay, has been gay.
Yeah,
the whole
like
time.
what is worse than murder? Like
that,
fuck.
like that, like that's he's probably thinking that, or like religious, or like right wing, left wing, like what he said, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, he was not expecting this. No one.
It was so funny. It
Like
was what I
that,
said. It's crowd work.
like,
He's
if that was me, like if that was me, I was just like, my reaction is my joke to that.
yeah, it's just comedians have this is such a fucking hard job.
Oh, very much so. Does she pour? Oh, I know this one. This is a classic clip. She pours the whole. Yeah.
Oh my god. Poor girl. Poor girl. Poor girl.
Diabetes in a cup. Just, you know how you dilute that? A lot of water. A lot of water. Like the ocean filled of water.
No, cause whatever. This one's just a geocaster guy. He's a freaking amazing. Let me see if
Oh
I
yeah,
can.
I've seen some of this. Like not this video, of course, but like
He
some
guesses
videos.
like stuff like that is insane.
Oh yeah, he
Band
guesses
Newman, what's
like
the name
maybe
of
like a second or two.
EP? Don't
Yeah,
listen to that.
and
I was
yeah,
listening-
he's really good. I shout out to this guy, I guess. Let's go back to the next one. A little squirrel action. It's a baby squirrel and he's eating. It's adorable.
Do you know who the squirrel reminds me of?
What?
Do you know who the squirrel reminds me of?
What?
If that doesn't work,
Angelica from not Angelica. Fuck, what's her name from The Office? Damn it, the joke was
Angela?
there. And yes.
Angela? It runs to you of Angela?
Yeah, because she eats everything like a squirrel.
there's always
The
pornography.
joke was there, and I completely messed that up.
Let's listen to Robin Williams talk about
Definition of pornography is quite simple. Erotic is using
in
a
peace.
feather. Pornography is using the entire chicken, which is weird. And I've been watching a little bit of porn since I've been on the road. A little, shut up. And with porn movies,
love
they don't have
Robin
coming
Williams.
attractions, because if it was, you'd be like,
What a
oh,
philosopher.
done, thank you, fine. With porn movies, when you're watching them, it's basically, they're an hour and a half long. And who watches an entire fucking porn movie? One guy up there going, I do. But an entire porn, an hour and a half long, even with fast forwarding, you're like, ah! What? No! And the one thing you don't want with porn is basically slow motion, because it's like, ah! 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 And the acting in porn movies is always so bad. There's always that one girl who's like, it's not Miss America, stay with the dick, what are you doing? And why do they always have to have such bad actors when they're always like, I'm going to fuck you so hard. Even my right hand is going, I don't believe him.
I don't believe.
But there's scripts for porn movies. Somebody's writing this stuff going, I'm going to fuck you so hard.
That's like, come on.
Wait, is there really porn writers?
I'm gonna guess.
You little whore. Okay, that's it for today.
You little whore.
And then they're in a porn movie set going, I want to fuck you. Line! Fuck you hard, you little whore. Thank you, I just need a moment. And that's fucking weird, too. And there's been porn for centuries. Was there radio porn? Was there George Burns going, well, teabag me, Gracie? I don't know. Did John Wayne have a Brokeback Mountain moment of going, well, Stuffy, we're going up the old Jism Trail right now. God damn it, here we go. And Walter Brennan going, oh, Duke, you're tearing my ass apart, goddamn. I can't quit you, I can't goddamn quit you. Was Gregory Peck going, I'm going to glaze you like a Danish. Did Jimmy Stewart basically go, oh, well, just play with my balls just a little bit, yeah. Just jangle the twins around him and put a finger in my hiney if you're a friend, yeah. 2 if you're a pal, yeah.
2 if you're a pal.
There's one guy who could
Jimmy.
do porn, and I think we all would watch. That guy is Chris Walken. Oh God, yes. Oh my God, he would be
Is he
amazing.
gonna do an impression of Christopher
Chris would be
Walken?
up there going, "I'm
yes
inside you." So deep inside you now, fucking you now, inside you, deep inside you now, yes, now. I came an hour ago. And it's not bad enough they make porn movies. They make porn movies of my movies. They make Goodwill Humping. It's okay.
Oh, you watch it
Where
though.
Dreams May Come. All right. Snatch Adams. That was scary. A clown with a strap on. Fuck off. You know, Popeye, I would watch. Popeye be like, "Oh, God, yes, Oliver, yeah, come on now, yeah. Blow me down, yeah. Come on, Oliver, yeah, you got no tits in a tight box. Yeah. Oh, God,
I completely forgot he was Popeye. Okay, that's another Popeye jizzing.
Yeah. Do you
You
know
may not
for
know this, but
Popeye,
there are
right?
actually only
Just
What?
For Popeye, why we go from porn? First of all, I'm sidetracking my own sidetrack. Sidebar to the own sidebar. Why are we going from porn to Robin Williams to
There's
Okay,
it's
but nevertheless, okay, for Popeye, back to Popeye. Yeah, there's a sidebar. Remember, there's a first sidebar
Yes.
after the second. For Popeye, they built that whole town. You know that, right?
Did they?
So if you go look up Popeye, like on a new tab, like just look up, just type in Popeye, like, and just Google Popeye, like town. Not Popeyes.
Popeye
Another
town.
E and then just town.
They made
And
a
Malta.
town?
Village. Like, so they actually built a town, right? It's the film set. Like, that's the town.
The town is the
In
film. They
Malta.
made a town?
They made a town. Like, that's the actual town. Like, if you click on photos, that's the town. That's the Popeye town. Right? In Malta. I'm not kidding you. Like you can flip through, that's like the town they
Wait,
filmed
do
the
people
movie.
actually live here?
No, it's attraction. It's like attraction.
Oh,
Like,
it's like an attraction. Okay.
It's an attraction. It's a film set. Like, it's attraction, and I'm just like, that's fucking awesome. Like, you can actually see like where they filmed the movie.
Oh, like people like
And
hang out at the. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But this
Like,
will
you
be
can see
like
right
if
there
you
on the if you can see right there on the right, they have like a bar or something. Like right there, the white tarps and stuff.
Yeah.
And they have like stuff with little kids, and you can just chill out there. Malta, beautiful place. Wanted to go, but everything.
And there's an
happened.
actual
Up
town
on
where
our
people
list.
like there's like
But
bars.
like
I'm
it's
assuming.
they filmed the set. Like they built
Oh, they
for the
built
movie,
the whole set. They built the whole set and
they
then they
built
filmed the
town.
movie.
No, I'm
That's
telling
so
you, they
cool.
built the town
That's so
for
cool.
the movie, and they just left it there.
They just
And
left
it's
it there.
beautiful.
That's fucking awesome. It looks really nice. It looks really nice. That is
Like if you look,
to
if
me
you look
what
up
I'm gonna
when,
do what the segment I'm gonna do on Mondays. Just a little
What?
teaser, I guess. On Mondays, I'm going to drop in Google on Google Earth. Just drop anywhere on Google Earth, and I have an hour to find out an airport. I don't know if you want to be part of that. We can't look up anything. We can't look up anything up. All we have is Google Earth, and we have to go down the road and try to find an airport. We have to read signs and try to find an airport.
Physically impossible.
We'll
but
see. We'll
yeah,
see.
no.
We'll see if we end up somewhere we can read signs of.
I know, but like if you look up when they made the movie Popeye, like the Sailor Man, like if you look up, okay, just look up Village, just go back. Yeah, click it. You on Google Maps.
The
click it.
movie?
Just the movie. The movie they built it for the 80s, like 80. They say right there. Like if you look under film set from the musical
the
from like
80s?
the 1980, like
Wow.
like it's been there for a while, like longer than I've been alive. So like it's pretty cool.
That is really cool.
It's Rob. It's Robin Williams and the mom from The Shining. I always forget her name.
That's what it does. She looked familiar.
She's the mom from The Shining. Shirley. I forgot her name. Scroll down. What is it?
Shirley
Shirley.
Duvall.
Shelley Duvall. Yeah.
Shelley Duvall.
But yeah, go back to videos. But beautiful. I want to go visit.
Ways that less English-speaking humans perceive time. So I'm going to ask you a question right now so you can find out which one you are. If I tell you that Wednesday's noon meeting has been moved forward by 2 hours, do you now think that it's at 2 p.m. or at 10 a.m.? If you think the meeting is now at 2 p.m., this means you have the ego-moving perception of time. You see yourself as moving forward through time. If you think that the meeting's now at 10 a.m., this means you have the time-moving perception of time. You think that you are stagnant or static, and time is flowing through you, as if you are standing in a stream and time is the water.
What?
Here's a visual representation of what I mean.
Wait, what
moving perspective.
What he say at the
Skip it.
Skip what?
No one thinks the second one.
Yeah, I don't. Wednesday's meeting has now been moved forward. It says forward. Forward means 2 hours forward.
No one thinks that time you sit and time comes to you.
Well, there's a lot of movie like Donnie Darko's one of them was like, oh, you're sitting and time is flowing through you.
You may think that your answer is the obvious one. I obviously think the meeting is at 2 p.m. and I can't think of how anyone could see it any other way. But when I talked to Mitch about this, he thought it was 10 a.m. and then we realized that we see the world completely differently.
So I'm here to represent all the 10 a.m. people who have the correct answer.
And I'm here for 2 p.m. I don't really think there's a correct right or wrong answer. I'm here
watched
to
Danny Darko too many times.
Fluid with our perception of time.
In English, we call these
No,
perceptions
you can't.
fictive motion. The metaphorical movement
like
of an object
no,
through
pause it.
space.
Pause
It
it.
technically isn't a way that English speaks.
Pause it. Pause it now. It's pissing me off. Time, there's no fluidity time. If time is fluid, we're able to go back in time and forward in time. That's the meaning of time being fluid. Time is fluid. It means we can jump around. Like I can go from 4 o'clock now to being 7 o'clock. Just
if you go to sleep,
no,
yeah, you can.
No, but like instantaneously. That's fluid because fluid is like water. You can go from.
Well, you can get knocked out and wake up
and then
at
reach
7
to the bottom.
o'clock.
It's fluid. It's instantaneous.
It would be instantaneous for you.
No, you can't because it takes me time to go to sleep. See, there's the thing. It's like I can just go.
Time that has nothing to do with our egos, and that's called the time reference point. So if you think about seasons, you would say winter comes before spring. In that sense, time isn't perceived in reference to us.
What?
Can you do something? Can you look up the word forward?
Yeah, that's the key word right there. Forward. Forward means forward. Direction ahead of you.
Ahead.
Yeah. Why would anybody think? I want. Let him explain himself. Let him explain himself.
No, because he's gonna give me a bullshit thing, and he's gonna be like.
Well, let's break down his. Let's hear him out. Let's hear him out, and then we'll break down his idiotic opinion. Even though I'm already judging it.
He's probably like in another hemisphere.
And it was wild to see how split it was. People unable to comprehend how other people could see it the other way, and really seeing like 10,000 votes on 2 p.m. and 10,000 votes on 10 a.m.
People were reacting, and even just immediately when I first saw someone say, "Oh, it's 10 a.m.," I was like, "Dude, what?" And I think
like his shirt.
is fascinating. It's an English language issue in many ways, and yeah, I don't know. I don't think we're ever going to be able to explain or agree.
Metaphors are important because they bridge people's language and thoughts. But this all has to do with the English language. The indigenous people of Aymara have a language where they construe the past as in front of them and the future behind them. Speakers gesture to the front when they're talking about the past, and to the back when they're talking about the future. But to be honest, lots of different languages perceive times in different ways, and maybe don't even have this issue because their language is much more direct. It honestly reminds me of Andy
perspectives now.
In the fact that it must be just ambiguous enough and falling just in the space between it could be either or, with enough context, with maybe one more word, everyone could be on the same page. But because of the way it's positioned, like the Yanny Laurel or the dress, it's because of the lighting. It's because of like subtle differences that leave it just in this weird zone that your brain has to sort of make a decision.
But that's an illusion.
I think this is sort of an illusion.
Time is an
No.
illusion.
Time is an illusion.
Well, oh my God. This research is fascinating because it makes you realize that although time is objectively measured,
He's
it's
not explaining himself.
subjectively understood. Studies have also found that we actually switch our perspectives depending on which event we're talking about. For example, a wedding, something you're looking forward to. People are more likely to switch to the ego-moving perspective.
Okay, yeah,
Whereas if something's
yeah.
coming up that they dread, like a job interview that they're nervous about, they start to then become time-moving perspective as they fear and almost want to keep that thing that keeps getting closer and closer.
I
away from
understand.
them.
I
But
understand
we
that.
still also have to grapple with the fact that you might think the holidays are coming, whereas I'm excited to get to the holidays. Like fundamentally.
Well, yeah,
I
we
think
will
of
we
myself
perceive time
That's
differently
not
like
the
that way.
same,
Whereas,
though.
okay, do you think the
That's not the.
holidays are coming to you,
Just
or do
gonna
you think
tell
that
you
are
something.
excited
That's
to
not
get to
something. No.
A bit of both, but I guess in general I
No.
feel that they're coming.
No.
Yes.
And I think that we're gonna get to them.
You're trying to say that this is an illusion because
It's
there's some
basically
fundamental
pause
underlying
it.
principle
It's basically
that separates
language.
people.
what they're trying to do is like what are you? Are you a glass half full, or glass half empty?
It's
type of
yeah,
person?
something like that. Something like that.
It's
I
like,
just don't
it's like
understand how
when
he
the
thinks
guy,
it's
the
10
guy on the
a.m.
right, the guy on the right says like I'm excited. I'm positively thinking about getting to the holidays or getting to the job interview.
Yeah.
Right? Or getting to the wedding. While the other guy is like I'm negatively thinking going to the holidays or getting to the
Yeah.
whatever. But the thing is that I think the premise of the question is completely wrong. When it's like it gets moved forward.
Forward.
2 hours, right?
The keyword is forward.
Right? But if they would have said the meeting was moved 2 hours.
Oh, if the
What do you
meeting
think?
was moved 2 hours. Well, like
What do you think?
they could be it could be
Oh,
10 a.m. or 1 a.m.
Two.
Or I mean 1 p. or 2 p.m.
Two.
It was moved 2 hours. It was moved 2 hours from noon, Chris. It's 1 p.m.
Noon is 12.
2 hours.
1, 2. Noon is 12.
It's 1
If you move it
p.m.
ahead, it's 1. That's 1 hour.
Yeah.
2. It's 2 hours.
2 p.m. Oh,
You
whatever. Fuck it.
idiot.
Math.
You're the smart math person in this family too. But nevertheless, it's. Yeah,
he has a phase. He has a phase that I'm feeling. I don't understand what he's coming from at all.
Yeah, that's why I don't want to listen to this video because this video is pissing me off. But like,
It's
it's
2
not.
more minutes.
It's not about perspective because time is not about perspective. Time doesn't change. Time stays the same.
You don't think? No,
Right.
time is about perspective. Time is always about perspective. What do you mean?
Time doesn't change.
Yes, it does. The astronauts see a different time than we do.
People, I'm talking about people on Earth. Well, people on Earth, astronauts
No,
don't
it's
count.
it's still.
There's been
Somebody in Australia. Somebody in Australia.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. There's people less than 1,000 people, right? Less than 1,000 people have gone into space. Okay, if you're talking about the equators and how we see time differently there,
Yeah.
okay, that makes sense. But in the place that you're currently in, because it's the place that they're both in the same place, right? They're sitting right next to each other, right?
Oh, how
If
they
you-
perceive time differently,
Yes,
sitting next to each other.
In that location.
You can
In
still.
that location.
They can. I
Because,
understand.
yes, I know. Because I know, like my time, my personal time, which is East Coast time, right? East Coast Standard Time, right? Is differently than West Coast Standard Time because it's a 3-hour difference. Because that's the law or the rule that we put on time. Of course, like Arizona doesn't take in daylight savings time, so right there it's 2 hours ahead. So like,
Yeah, well, I
it
mean,
depends on the location you're at.
That's a construct.
It's like, yeah, it's like how the southern hemisphere, like Colombia, is ahead of us, ahead of time or behind time, or like no, it's during the same time at East Coast or behind us an hour during daylight savings time. It's
Yeah.
the same thing with Greenwich Mean Time in
But
Rush
they're not.
and
They're
Moscow
not.
Mean Time.
They're not talking about like time like that.
But yeah,
I think
again,
they're talking
because
about like
it's a
the
because
perception of their time.
Time is a social construct, which is a fixed time, unless you change locations. Like you
Yes,
go to
but
Tokyo, yeah, in theory,
I
you
understand.
can
But
time travel,
I
but you can't.
understand how they can experience different time. They can experience different time in the same room. They can experience time in the same room Because it's an opinion. It's an opinion of how
But
they.
if you ask
I
your
just don't
friends,
understand
if
how
you
this
ask
is
your friends,
10 a.m.
if you ask your friends, it's like, hey, the meeting's gonna be changed from noon up 2 hours or forward 2 hours. What time would it be?
It's
2 o'clock.
2 o'clock.
Or
I
one
don't
o'clock, if you will.
That separates people into two groups,
In
right?
linguistics.
But what
Yeah.
I'm saying is that many illusions, the reason, like a Yanny Laurel or the dress, where people split into two categories.
They're different though. That's different. That's different.
Give me a second, Chris.
That's different. Are you going to the bathroom? Hello? But for the people
No,
watching,
my mom
if it's-
walking in the room. Give me a second.
Oh. Yeah, mom break. Oh, I kind of need to go to the bathroom too, but nevertheless. But it makes no sense though, because time is not a sense. It's not a sense that you get. It's not you like you absorb something and you take it and you let it you use it. It's more, how do I say it? It's more time is something that's already there. It was, you don't develop it. You don't develop. Yeah, you don't develop you develop your senses. You don't develop time, right? That makes sense. I think that makes sense in my head, but I'm also a lunatic. But nevertheless, yep.
He says
This is
hi.
probably gonna be first. I said hi.
Alright, let's finish this video.
But okay. Back to my point when I was saying
What is
to
your
myself and all
what's
on
your
it.
point?
It's that it's time. Time. It's not a sense because he's trying to make the argument that the blue dress, blue and black dress, people view it differently. Oh, Yanny Laurel, right?
Yeah,
Those
he's trying to make it
those
that, but
senses. Those are how you hear and how you see things. Your sense can be developed differently. Last time I checked, time is not a sense that I have. It's not one of those 7, 8 senses, right?
Mhm.
It's not one. It's time. Time is something that's already in the world, right? There's
Yeah.
people that might not have possession with time because they don't need it. Like currently right now, I don't know what day it is. I know it's Friday because we had to name the podcast something like for
It's
this
not
episode.
something you take
Like,
in? Like
it's
is
something. It's
that why
something you take in and develop. You know it's Friday when you wake up. When you wake up a day, you're like, I know tomorrow's gonna be Saturday. Like, I know tomorrow I'm probably gonna wake up at around 11 o'clock tomorrow. Like,
Mhm.
because that's just time and that's time is not a sense that you bubble in, you take in, you're trying to examine it, or like
Probably
how
is
he's
some
saying
underlying fundamental perception of life or.
Yes, it's basically saying you think you think time or your life at the moment is
visual
is
perception or
half
auditory
empty or half full.
that puts people into two groups.
Okay, so you think that this is
Maybe.
just similarly, it's like the language version. Oh my god.
I think so.
When you start to ask people about which one they are, you might.
No, just no. No, because time. If you good one.
Yeah. What are you saying?
It's just time. Time can't, like if you think time is incorrectly prescribed onto whatever situation you're trying to put it on,
Mhm.
you can easily talk to someone else and say, what time is the meeting? If we go back to the original premise.
Yeah.
It's like, what time is the meeting? If everyone in that group, that your coworkers, say the time is at 2, and your dumbass thinks your time is at 10, I'm pretty sure you need to show up at 2. Because like a meeting or a holiday, if you have holidays for your family,
he's just
or
not
if
doing.
you have a wedding, right, or anything like that, I'm pretty sure because time is a collective thing. Like time is like especially those situations that they said, like a wedding, a holiday, or a meeting. Time doesn't matter if you go at a different time and no one's there because there's no meeting. It's just you. Or
He
if you go to
might.
a wedding and it's just you, or if you go to a holiday event and it's just
He's
you.
just not. He's not doing a good. He's not. He's not giving a good reason of why he thinks this. He's not.
Yeah,
He is
he's
not.
like he's like a horrible version of Socrates.
He might have a sense of time different from everybody else, but he just can't explain
But
it.
he doesn't though because again, if he thinks time is at the meeting's at 2, first of all, new.
I want to know what he
No,
thinks, but he's not explaining it right.
okay,
He's not explaining it.
let's finish the episode and let's criticize this guy.
Like a Yanny Laurel or the dress, where people split into two categories, there probably is some underlying fundamental perception of life,
Yes,
or
there
visual
is.
perception or auditory perception
the rods and
that
cones.
puts people into two groups.
Okay, so you think that this is
Maybe.
just similarly, it's like the language version. Oh my god.
I think so.
When you start to ask people about which one they are, you might even learn a bit about their personality, because they did personality tests on people with different time perceptions. And they found that people who felt like
Where's
they
the
had
dad?
personal agency, who actually felt like their life mattered, were more likely to have the ego moving perspective, to see themselves again moving
go.
forward through time. Whereas other people who through a personality test were seen to be more fatalistic, which means that they thought events were inevitable or predetermined, were more likely to have the time moving perspective of time.
And it feels like you're lying to
Yeah,
me.
and it is interesting because they have done studies where people have just gotten off airplanes and they're more likely to have the ego moving perspective. So they've just moved viscerally through space, and therefore they're more likely to now say that they are moving through time. So it's like you can actually change people's perception, which does make me think of more of like an illusion.
So a plane is like building context around something. I've just moved, so now my brain is actually thinking in a different way. That context around like what time is maybe kind of broken down.
Yeah, they did the same study where people were moving on a train, and they were more likely to do ego moving perspective. So wow, okay. Well, I'm right.
Yeah, we
Show
just gotta
this
explain
to your
himself
family
better.
and
I
friends
don't.
and find out where they're
He
at.
doesn't
Find out
do
if you
a good
perceive
job.
time differently than your loved one.
Please let us know.
Again,
I
it's
want to see it.
but basically what the guy on the right said. I don't know his name. The guy on the right. What's the guy on the right's name?
I don't know.
Steve.
Yeah, let's
Steve?
call him Steve.
Michael. Whatever. Is that he's just said in that study. He said that people who believe time or life matters to them believe it's 2 o'clock. They have the ego perspective of time, right? That's literally what I said when saying when people who believe 2 o'clock, it's the glass is half full.
Yeah,
Right?
it's literally just that, dude.
And people who think it's 10 o'clock, it's like the glass is half empty. Like that the life doesn't matter and things are already destined to be whatever.
More
right?
more destiny.
Which
It's like destiny's already been written for me or whatever.
like people who, like the only person that I can think about that has that type of feeling is Ted Mosby from How I Met Your Mother. Like it's destiny, it's faith that I'm gonna find a job, I'm gonna find whatever. It's like
I'm
already
on this train track that's already gonna get somewhere.
You need to put in like life. If you don't put in some effort, you're gonna be stagnant. Like that's literally, especially the society and the civilization we live in.
Cool.
Next, it's Tenet. Let's go to whatever.
Yeah, Palm Springs.
I'm not gonna talk about this. So just watch it.
It's gonna be a beautiful wedding.
Here you are, standing on the precipice of something so much bigger than anyone here. But always remember, you are not alone.
I don't think that we met. I'm Sarah.
Niles.
Hi.
Hi.
Run, rabbit, run!
Niles?
Don't come in here! It's gonna be a beautiful wedding.
What?
Today, tomorrow, it's all the same.
What is going on? Hey, get out of the water!
I love Groundhog movies.
Guess you followed me. It's one of those infinite time loop situations you might have heard about.
That I might have heard about.
Yeah.
Oh, he's in a time
The
loop.
second you fall asleep, it all just goes back to the start.
I drove all the way back home to Austin, and I still woke up here.
One time I smoked a bunch of crystal and made it all the way to Equatorial Guinea. It was a huge waste of time.
Well, then what's the point of living?
We kind of have no choice but to live.
Wait, she's stuck in the loop
Get
now?
out of this.
Yeah.
Suit yourself.
She went through the red portal.
See you tomorrow.
So Now what do we do?
You just have to embrace the fact that nothing matters.
Do you sleep with people in here?
Great question. I have, but it takes a lot of work. May I cut in? It's the first dance. And that's a deal breaker?
That didn't work. Let's waste some time.
But it's only one day. What much can you do in one day?
You can smoke some crystal and go to Ecuador, New Guinea.
You were right. Got him.
I can't keep waking up in here. Everything that we are doing is meaningless.
I hope it's not all meaningless.
At least you have each other. Nothing worse than going through this shit alone.
Yep.
Stop! There's a bomb in the cake. Don't worry. I used to be a bomb guy. Stand back!
What?
There's a bomb in the cake.
That looks good.
So
I like that.
Like it.
I like that.
I like it.
I want to see what the twist
I
is.
like it.
Ever since we were children, we've had one dream.
Oh, I want to know what the twist is on it.
I think the thing is it's basically just Groundhog's Day. It's that these two people go to a wedding, which is a celebration of love, of course, and then they're expected to fall in love with each other. Like it's literally Groundhog's Day, but like Groundhog's Day, of course, classic movie with Bill Murray, and can't name anyone else. Like he's expected to fall in love, and then that's how he gets out of that time loop, right?
Yeah.
And it's very creepy movie if you see it under today's context. But like that's basically what happens. I feel like this one is like they go through this time loop together with Andy Samberg's character being already in the time loop, and then Christine Milian, lady from How I Met Your Mother, Tracy.
Yeah.
From How I Met Your Mother. They go through this time loop, and they're expected. I think it's a generic time loop movie. It's that they're expected to fall in love with each other.
Got one question.
Yes. There's a bomb in the cake. Is that the question?
Their bodies don't change. They're do they go back to their original state?
Yeah, they go back to the day. So
like, but they can still remember.
Christine,
they can still remember stuff.
They still remember. They went through a time loop.
So if they have sex, would she still have a baby?
That's a good question.
Because then now if now if they have a baby, when it resets, where does the baby go?
I don't think that works like that. I think that
it's just their mind.
There's no consequences to that.
But it's just one day. What would you do if there's no consequences for one day?
You smoke a lot of meth when you go to Ecuador, New Guinea. I think he just solves that, or he tries to sleep with the bride. Like, can I cut it?
As many times as possible. One of them is trying to put a bomb in the cake. Hey, this is the last one. The Eurovision contest. You want me?
I kind of want to see it too.
Winning. I don't know anything about it.
All right, everyone. I am Lars. This is Secret. We are Fire Saga.
Who wants to hear a Eurovision song?
All of Iceland think we are a joke.
That's not true.
And my father is ashamed of me.
No, he's not.
He looked me into the eyes and said, I am ashamed of you.
Maybe he was drunk.
Brosnan's your dad?
You might think that I'm drunk, but I am dead sober.
Idiot.
Oh.
Officially, Fire Saga will be representing Iceland at Eurovision this year.
I hate them.
Absolutely terrible. They're old, disgusting people. But we have no choice.
So we're in.
Oh.
Yep.
42 countries, hundreds of performers, and a worldwide audience of 100 million.
What is Eurovision? Is it just a talent show?
It's kind of, yes. I compare it to like I think it's just songs. So it's like American Idol, but like every country has their person.
It's like a yearly thing.
It's like, no joke, it's like UEFA for music.
It's an Olympic.
Soccer, like probably every country has like English, like UK
they send their best artists.
Eurovision, like not the best artist, but like best up and comer, like best like person, like they do American Idol for every country, right?
Yeah.
Or UK Idol, right? Like Eurovision search for, and then the winner of that
Oh.
goes on to
It puts on.
Eurovision in
It tries to put the best show possible.
again, like I said, it's like UEFA for music. If you guys don't know, UEFA is for soccer, but basically the top three of every league or top one or whatever goes to
Who's
the
judging
UEFA.
this?
Just like music people.
Music people.
Simon Cowell. I don't know. He's dead, I think. I don't know.
Is Eurovision.
That's the thing on Twitter yesterday.
You have to watch that guy. He is a sex player.
Hey, looking good.
Secret, very beautiful voice.
Thank you.
We are a duo that will never be separated.
George Michael said something about other Wham guy. No one even knows his name.
Andrew Ridgely. You have to stay focused. We need to win.
What are you doing?
I just want my ding dong to look bigger than what is really there.
Smart.
Yeah.
I could do a camel.
Do a classic camel. It's never out of style.
Yeah.
It's never out of style.
I love Rachel McAdams. I love Will Ferrell.
My life hasn't been a waste. We did for both of us.
Lars, you are a dreamer. My dreamer.
We can't. Really? Romance. It ruins the bands. Fleetwood Mac, Ace of Base, Simon and Garfunkel.
Yeah, I forgot about Seaman.
Barsager are not giving up.
Tonight is our night.
You don't have a single chance of making it.
Stop laughing! I'm trying to fight you!
To fight you. I'm not fighting you. I'm trying to fight you. Wow, I already tackled you.
Silky kitty fish in marshmallow boxing glove.
See, it looks fun. It looks fun. It looks like a fun movie. And again, I love Rachel McAdams, and I'm a big fan of Will Ferrell, so therefore, I'm okay with them making more movies. So yeah, was that the last one?
That was the last one.
Also, that's the homework for tomorrow. Oh, next Friday. We're watching that, and then we will talk about it.
Is movie out?
I think it's out.
Is
I
it
think
out?
it's out at the moment. I think it's out. I don't know. You can go to Netflix. Or just look it up. I think it's out.
Yeah, it comes out. No,
Oh,
it
comes
yeah,
out
it came out
tomorrow.
today. It came out today.
Comes out today. Cool. So
Come out today.
yeah, it looks like a movie. Looks like a.
I'll
like
watch
a
it.
good-
I'll watch it. No, we'll give it a little
Okay,
review
and
next
then-
week.
Yeah, and I want to see it. Just we're gonna do that every week. Just pick a movie, and the ecosystem of movies, and then
Looks
we'll
good.
just watch it. Just watch it.
It looks
Just
good.
give
It
a
looks
watch.
good. It looks good. It looks good. It looks good.
Okay. How long have we been going for?
This is it's been 2 hours.
2 hours. That's a bit
Yes, 2
sad.
hours. Dick Cheney is trending for some reason.
He probably has a mask on.
Yep. Hashtag real
You know,
men
because
wear masks.
because like Republicans don't wear masks, which is a lie, but sure.
Well, that was a nice little show for next week.
Of
Just,
course, yeah.
We'll do this
Thank you
again.
guys for watching. Whoever's watching, we'll
Yep.
probably just. I don't know if we're gonna put this on YouTube. I don't know. This is all
I have
depends on
no
what.
idea. Probably not, but it will stay on Twitch.
It's probably stay on Twitch for archives. So
Yeah,
if you want to
I'm gonna
have a
yeah,
watch, come
would
back and
I will put it on archives. It'll be this is the first episode. Probably
First
I'll try
episode.
I'll get a friend or another person on next week or something.
yeah, we can just build it up whenever. Of course, has been between two brothers.
This should be any final thoughts?
And no, let's keep going. I really have to go to the bathroom, but nevertheless,
Let's go to
that's
the bathroom
basically
then.
my last part. I know. So
Thanks
see
for
you guys
watching.
next week.
Next week, probably 2 o'clock. It was a nice
Probably
little time.
2 o'clock.
It's a nice little
Depends
time.
whenever the Wi-Fi wants to not act up. But nevertheless, it's stay safe, stay frosty, and
We
what?
need to figure out an end phrase there, but whatever. Bye.
Stay safe, stay frosty.